Come here, beloved. Stop scrolling. Be still. Let me talk to your soul for a minute. Not the version of you that's pretending to be fine, not the strong one who always knows what to say, but the one who cries behind closed doors because he hasn't called, the one who waits by the phone, rehearsing her worth in silence, the one who is shrinking, bending, twisting herself into someone else's, maybe just to feel wanted. When a man ignores you, it don't mean you are invisible. It means you've forgotten your light. You've made his silence louder than your spirit. You've made his absence mean something about your value. That right there is where the wound lives. Now listen to me. Before you reach out, before you over-explain, before you betray yourself trying to make him see you, come home. Come all the way home. Because the only thing worse than being ignored is ignoring yourself. This is your holy interruption. And baby, it's time. Yes, baby, that's it. Just breathe. You don't have to hold it all together right now. You don't have to pretend that it doesn't sting. That ache in your chest, that tightness in your throat, that's truth trying to speak. And I know it hurts. I know you've been telling yourself, if I just wait a little longer, he'll come around. If I say the right thing, if I don't seem too needy, if I show him I'm easy to love. But baby, love is not something you have to earn by disappearing. You've been ghosted, breadcrumbed, left on red. You've been laying next to a man who feels a million miles away. And each time he pulls back, a little piece of you starts to question, am I too much? Am I not enough? Did I do something wrong? Beloved, hear me with your soul. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are not wrong, but you are looking for your worth in the wrong direction. Somewhere along the way, you were taught to hustle for your value. Maybe you watched your mother do it, twisting her tone, softening her truth, making herself small just to keep a man around. Maybe she didn't say it out loud, but you watched her become a shape that love never asked her to be. You watched her lose herself for the illusion of security. And now here you are, replaying the same scene in a different decade, calling it patience, calling it being loyal, calling it not giving up too soon. But baby, what about you? Who's staying loyal to you? We don't talk about the kind of loneliness that comes from self-abandonment, from putting his feelings above your peace, from trying to decode texts like they hold the meaning of life, from waiting days for a call that never comes, while pretending like you're unfazed. Not judging you, baby. I see you. I was you. And I know what it's like to stare at your reflection and not recognize yourself anymore, to ask yourself how you got here. So lost in someone else's silence that you forgot your own voice. So desperate to be chosen that you stopped choosing you. But here's the sacred truth. Every time you chase after someone who's turned their back on you, you're abandoning the little girl inside who just wants to feel safe. You're leaving her in the dark, hoping someone else will turn on the light. But baby, you are the light. You've just been dimming it to make somebody else feel comfortable. Let me tell you something, and I need you to let this land. When a man ignores you, that is communication. When he pulls away, when he goes quiet, when he makes you question yourself, he is showing you who he is. And I know your heart wants to rewrite that story, wants to make excuses, wants to remember the potential and forget the pattern. But your soul is tired of negotiating for crumbs. Your soul is tired of trying to be lovable in the language of abandon. Your soul is ready to come home. So I'm not here to give you 5 tips on how to get him back. I'm not here to teach you strategies to manipulate attention. I'm here to help you remember who the hell you are, because you are not the woman who has to beg to be seen. You are not the woman who needs to send that just checking in text when your spirit is screaming, no. You are not the woman who chases what is already running. You are a temple. You are sacred ground. You are the answered prayer of generations who never got to rest. And you will not heal by staying in places that keep reopening the wound. I want you to hear me deep now. You do not have to suffer to prove your love. Love is not a battlefield. It's not a project. It's not a test you have to keep passing. Love is a reflection. And when you love you wholly, fiercely, unapologetically, you stop entertaining relationships that require you to betray your own heart. Now, some of y'all are listening to this and your pride is speaking louder than your pain. You're saying, I don't care. I'm good. I don't need him anyway. But beloved, denial won't save you. We heal when we feel. We heal when we stop pretending we're not affected. We heal when we sit down in the sacred discomfort and say, okay, this broke me, but I'm ready to rebuild with truth, with boundaries, with me. And I know you want to fix it. I know you want to make him see your worth. But baby, if someone needs to lose you to realize who you are, then they were never holding you with eyes wide open in the first place. You are not a placeholder. You are not an option. You are not something to pick up and put down at his convenience. You are a revelation. You are a divine assignment. And if he can't rise to meet the blessing that you are, that's not rejection. That's redirection. Let that man go. Let him be silent. Let him do whatever he needs to do. You go love on your soul like never before. Take yourself out. Look yourself in the mirror and say, girl, I'm sorry I forgot you. I'm sorry I kept you waiting for someone else to see you. I see you now. And I won't leave you again, because the real mistake isn't in being ignored. It's in ignoring yourself. It's in staying where you're not fed. It's in proving your worth to someone who never learned how to receive love without fear. I'm talking to the you beneath the disappointment. The you who still believes in love but is scared to trust again. The you who knows she deserves more but doesn't know how to stop settling. You don't need to know all the answers, baby. You just need to stop abandoning yourself. Let this be the moment you turn inward. Let this be the day you come back to your altar. Lay your heartbreak down like an offering. Cry if you need to. Scream if you must. But don't pick yourself apart anymore. Don't make his silence your identity. Don't make his disconnection your truth. You are love. You are light. You are chosen, not by him, not by them, but by God. Today, you don't chase. You don't shrink. You don't beg. You rise. And when you rise, you teach every soul watching how to treat you by how you treat. So come on, daughter of the divine. gather your power, put your crown back on, and walk away, not in anger, not in fear, but in reverence for the woman you are becoming. Because when he ignores you, you don't make it mean you're not enough. You remember, you are the storm and the calm, question and the answer, the prayer and the fulfillment. Baby, you are never invisible again. Well, yes, beloved, you made it here, not just to the end of these words, but to the beginning of yourself. I don't want you to rush past this moment. Don't brush it off. Don't call it just another video. It's because this was a visitation, a sacred interruption, the moment the ancestors whispered into your time because you forgot how precious you are. So let me leave you with this, not as advice, not as instruction, but as a blessing, a soul reminder, a divine remembering. May you never again shrink to fit into a space that cannot hold your truth. May you never again confuse absence with intimacy or silence with worth. May you never again measure your beauty by who stays or your value by who chooses you. You are already chosen by breath, by life, by you don't have to earn what you already are. You don't have to beg for what is meant to find you whole. And baby, you don't have to chase love when you are the source of it. Let your love begin with you. Let your loyalty be to your healing. Let your softness rise without apology. You are allowed to want. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to grieve what could be. But you are not allowed to forget who you are anymore. You come from women who survived silence, who carried the weight of generations without complaint. But you are the one who gets to choose softness instead of struggle. You are the one who breaks the pattern by standing still and saying, no more. No more performing to be loved. No more self-abandonment disguised as loyalty. No more begging someone to remember what they should have honored from the start. You don't have to be angry. You don't have to be bitter. You just have to be free. So today, I cover you in grace. I wrap your weary heart in peace. I speak over your life with the fullness of truth. You are whole, even in your ache, even in your waiting, even in the moments when you feel forgotten. You are remembered by God, by love, by you. And when the tears come, because they will, let them wash away the residue of who you're no longer pretending to be. Let them baptize you in your own return. Let them soften what the world tried to harden. Because this is not your ending, beloved. This is your rising. So exhale, shoulders down, chin lifted, spirit open, and walk away from anything, anyone that teaches you to forget your light. Because the light you are, it was never meant to dim. It was meant to lead. And when you forget again, because life will do that, come back to this. Come back to you. Come back to the altar of your own heart. And remember, you are not the one waiting to be chosen. You are the one the ancestors prayed would choose herself, and you just did. Amen. And so it is